Welcome students of HAVO 5 and VWO 6. We're talking about question C from the exam of 2025, and you have to write down the direct cause, the most important cause for the Lantamento on the May 30th, the uprising on May 30th, 1996, and also write down the lines where Mr. Dust describes this event. So you also have to write down the lines where you actually can find this. Well, in pictograms, I will go through the answer and I will show it in the next slide what it is exactly. So the most important cause is like domino stones falling. One thing has to happen to put everything into place. Around 1915, 1916, our oil refinery came to Curaçao. A lot of people worked there until most of the Afro-Curaçaoans worked there actually, and we had a population of 150,000. In the 60s, more and more people were fired because they were automizing and making everything automatically. But in 1969, a lot of people were fired to be rehired again, fired by Shell and rehired by Westcar, but under lower wages. So Westcar took them in again, but they received lower wages than they had received when working actually for Shell. That's basically what happened. En hier you see that again. Het Westcar-conflict is de aanleiding voor de opstand van 30 mei 1969. It was the leadership was white and most privileged people, and most people who were fired were black Curaçaoans, Afro-Curaçaoans. Yep. And you got to give the quote, you got to name where in the text, which lines you can find that exactly. After this happened, there was a big uprising that started out as a huelga, started out as a strike, but it became a riot. Yeah, and this event, rehiring by Westcar but on the lower wages, created the events on 30th of May 1969. Yeah, in which parts of Brionplein and parts of Otrabanda and less so parts of Punda were burnt down. Here you see it. They were firing Curaçaoans, but taking them in again by subcontractors. Same work, but a lower salary. Here you see it also. They were fired, but rehired again, but under a lower salary. Think papiamento com um salário mais abaixo que condicional laboral, vodugara nank escala. They were grootscheeps gepakt. If you want to subscribe, you can do that here. If you want to look it up on the website, Mr. Vlinkenvleugel.